Yeah, it's me, Maddie, disguised as James. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm sure it's fine now. Was first I said, Maddie, is it the description of the video or is it the title of the video? Because I changed both on Restream, and it'd be really funny if it kept it, because Restream's doing funny stuff. Anyway, what I was saying before was I took last week off to kind of just chill, hang out with the new kid, not do a lot of Watchtower stuff except for put out the new Legacies issue. If you haven't read that yet, it is at legacesdcau.com. The new 6-page issue drawn by Mark Martinez is out. It's called Interim. It takes place about a month or so before Bruce Wayne quits as Batman in 2019. So go check that out. Just the description. Okay, so that means that I do have to put something for the description. I figured if I left it blank, it would just be blank, but maybe it just means it doesn't override it from last time. We're figuring it out. Anyway, we're reading Justice League Unlimited number 2 today. We've gotten all the way through Justice League Adventures, so now we're on to the sequel comic. As the show changed to Justice League Unlimited, so did the comic. Let me take you over to where you can see what I'm looking at. Oh no! I forgot that I changed the display capture. Everything's crazy. Here we go. So yeah, Justice League Unlimited number 2 is written by Adam Beechin, who you may know the name of from what was it? Batman Beyond, or Batman Hush Beyond, something like that. One of the Earth 12 Batman Beyond comics, if not multiples of them. He wrote. You can find him at Sonova, Sonnova, Sunnova. I don't know why that must be a funny inside joke of his that I'm not aware of. Adam Beechin, drawn by Ethan Beavers, who, so for a long time, we followed this guy on Instagram because he drew a handful of the Capstone books. Adam Beechin has worked on a bunch of animated series as well. But I'm just kind of blasting through these guys real quick. Ethan Beavers drew a bunch of the Capstone DCAU books. And for a while I thought maybe he also did character designs and stuff for Samurai Jack and the Clone Wars Samurai Jack looking animated series. But no, he's just, according to his bio, he's just a big fan of Star Wars and Samurai Jack. So I guess he just likes to draw in that style. But you can kind of see a little bit of the Samurai Jackness in his style that we'll see in the comic today. And then I might as well mention that the cover is drawn by Ben Caldwell. You can find him at bencaldwellart.tumblr.com. That's his blog. Looks like he hasn't updated it in a few years, but I couldn't find him really on any other notable social media. Ethan Beavers was at ethanbeavers.com. So yeah, that's pretty much all for credits. We're going to go through the issue twice, as we always do. Going to read it through once, where I'm doing all the hilarious voices, and then we're going to read it a second time, taking notes on everything ever. We've had this spreadsheet going for a long time, in this style anyway, where it gives us the opportunity to take notes on anything that we'd really ever need to take notes on. Appearances by any characters at all that appear throughout the entire thing. Usually we'll just stick to the ones that have any speaking lines, but of course, I guess that really only applies to, like, say, there's a crowd of pedestrians. If someone says something, maybe I'll include them. But otherwise, we got Booster Gold in the background. He doesn't say anything. He'll still make the list. Locations, same kind of deal. Any notable objects, batarangs, or cars of note, Batmobile. I can only think of Batman stuff. Anything non-canon that sticks out as an obvious thing. Last time, Hawkgirl was there in her Hawkgirl costume. As neither of those things should have been the case. Any references to in-show events, things that happened actually in any of the episodes or previous comic issues that are brought back up again. Time, so like passage of time or a year that's mentioned, or a season, that kind of a thing. Anything concrete, I don't have anything in here often. but it's references to, like, if Brainiac appears... Actually, I should have done that last time. Brainiac first appears in... What is the name of the episode, everybody? Don't tell me all at once. It's not Little Piece of Home. I always think it is. It is an episode of Superman with the title that I'm going to say now with my mouth. And the title of that episode of Superman the Animated Series is as follows. And I quote, anybody in the chat want to give me a hand here with the first Brainiac episode? No, well, okay. Last Son of Krypton is technically true. Okay, I was looking for the one in this form in Stolen Memories. Thank you, Jay. Welcome, Jay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's what we would normally put in there. So obviously, his appearance in that last comic couldn't happen before that episode. References to pop culture, any notable weather, snow, hurricanes, summer, blah blah blah, and then literally anything else that we can think of. That pretty much covers all of our bases for the website that we've been building indefinitely for the last half a decade, or any videos that we want to do in the future about timelining, or will it canoning, or something interesting stuck out like with Power Girl in a earlier issue. So yeah, how about we get started? What we got going on in the chat real quick? Oh, son of a, I get it. Okay. How many issues in this run? I believe almost 50. Well, that's going to take forever to see. Let's see here. I think it's like 46, 47, something like that. Oh, 35. What? Why did World's Finest... Let me check this. I swear World's Finest had a much larger amount listed. Justice League Unlimited. Releases. Nope, not releases. Guides. Comic. 41 to... Yeah. There's 46 issues. Are they not all on DC Universe? That would be funny. I guess we'll get as far as we can, and and then eventually we'll... Oh. The description of the Justice League Unlimited comic. Take a trip to the Watchtower and thrill to the exploits of the Justice League in a series of adventures inspired by the hit animated series. And thrill to the exploits. That's an interesting choice there. I wonder if that was fan-written. Sometimes that's a funny thing. Okay, so number 2. Let's do it. Checking notifications live on the stream. You know how it goes. Nothing like an Andros reference. I don't know what that is. I've been going through the chronological order of the DCAU TV shows, almost done with Batman Beyond. Just don't want to watch Data Project. You're banned and blocked now, man. What's up, bro? Hope you had a good week last week. Hey, Josiah. I did. Thank you. We'll decide, I guess, after this if there's something worth clipping out from here. Are you going to see Superman and Lois? I want to watch the... Oh my god, DC Universe. I want to watch the pilot and see what it's all about. I haven't watched a lot of the CW shows in a while, but it kind of seems like I probably don't have to have done that to watch this one. I have seen Supergirl episodes with that Superman in it, so... Speaking of the website, where do you guys get the high quality art? A lot of places. There's you got to know the right places to look, I guess. There's a bunch of websites that'll sell, either are currently selling or have sold in the past, model sheets or backgrounds or that kind of stuff that still have like really super high quality scans of those things on their site left over from that. So often we will do our best to just save as many of those as we can ever find and keep them in our like Google Drive of everything ever. And then whenever we get around to actually having the website up, that is where you'll be able to find everything. That's the idea. So you don't have to be. We're saving you time and effort by doing this. The Royal Flush Gang getting in the DCAU is a cheap-ass version of the X-Men. Sure, yeah. I mean, these ones from this Wild Cards episode that are reappearing here are very X-Men-like, yes. Okay, let's do it. Bye, Rao. I don't believe it. I win again. Poker Face is the name of this game. Time for more cookies. Couldn't believe it when Steel folded. I was sure he had a flush. Flash. Hey, Flash. How are you liking your first Justice League poker game, Booster? Fine, great. Listen, I want you to do me a favor. Next hand, run around the table at super speed so no one can see you, and see if Superman's up to something. You want me to what? Shh, super hearing. Yeah, you know, just see if he's dealing off the bottom of the deck, or marking the cards somehow, or using, I don't know, super poker vision. You think Superman is cheating? He has to be. I've never seen anyone win so much. And you told me he only plays like whenever the Justice League can get a game together, which is every couple of months, and he didn't even know how to play until you taught him. And then that one hand, I was completely bluffing with just 2 sevens. Hey, if you're so sure Superman is up to something, you ask him. Well, Booster, it's your bet. Well, it's just a question of how much do I want to make you spend, because I've got a really good hand. Yep, haven't seen a hand this good since I don't know when. Good hand, great hand. I'll bet 50, I guess. 50 it is. What do you have, Booster? 2 pair. A straight! Super poker vision. Looks like that game will have to wait. He has to be cheating. He has to be. These are some poses. Where's the crisis? Huh. This is a coincidence. There's trouble in Las Vegas. Okay, my Royal Flush Gang. You've got to know when to walk away and when to run. I'm afraid it's time to cash you and your gang out, King. Superman being hecka corny this issue. And we're the ones to do it. I don't think so, Superman. I think you're going to have your hands full. Cocoon. Saving Las Vegas's finest. Booster. No sweat, Superman. I've got those cops covered. With my force field. Come on, Steel. We've got pedestrian protection patrol. Whoosh. Got it? Please, it's only a few 100 tons. Boom. Now I just need a safe spot to put it. And I think I've got just the place. A place fit for a king. Everyone okay down here? Yeah, except the Royal Flush Gang took advantage of the distraction and escaped. They can't have gone far. Split up and find them. I promise I won't make this hurt too much, Jack, as long as you play your cards right. I don't need cards to take care of you, Flash. Sporn? I'm feeling lucky. Oof. Gwam. Don't even bother trying to escape, Ace. You should be the one who's worried, Steel, about escaping my mind-warping powers. Ooh, tough landing. But that's life in the big city. Clink. Abracadabra. Yikes. Tisk tisk, Huntress. Huh? Nothing beats a queen, especially a queen with the power to manipulate metal. Wham! It is fitting that we meet on the field of battle, is it not, Superman? I, the powerful liege of the Royal Flush Gang, and you, the mightiest member of your Justice League. King? You talk too much. Clonk. Wop boom ding, wop boom ding. Whoa, yeah. Viva Las Vegas. Oh my god, this Booster Gold pose. What am I looking at? Hey, 10, let me ask you something. If you thought somebody really powerful, I mean like faster than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound powerful, shoom, if you thought that person was, say, cheating at cards, what would you do? I destroy you, fool! Whoosh! Shaboom! Well, Flash, time to deal you out. Sorry to disappoint you, Jack. Zoom! But you're going to be tied up for the foreseeable future. So, I've got your mind. What should I make you do? I doubt this is what you were hoping for, Ace, but my mechanical systems can override your mind-warping powers. Tough break, Your Highness. But it looks like you've been overthrown. Aye! Kitty kitty, nice kitty. Ooh, it's not good to be the queen. Urgh. You stupid super jerk. Ugh, should have taken up chess instead. Boom. The royal flush is the best there is. The royal flush always wins. Huh? Hey, 10, I'll see your obnoxious bragging and raise you one big cowboy. Bam! That is a big cowboy. He's not lying. Good job, Booster Gold. You really softened him up for me to finish off. Ooh. Hey, well, you know, anything for a pal. Absolutely. Teamwork. That's what the Justice League is all about. Slap. Ooh. Now, do you see why we let Superman win at cards? Huh? You let him win? Hey, do you want to be the one who beats Superman in poker just before an adventure like this? That's ridiculous. Like Superman would ever let a teammate get pounded just because of a poker game. Luthor's hairpiece. I win again. Booster, I was bluffing. I can't believe you folded a full house. What were you thinking? Hey, teamwork. That's what the Justice League is all about. Huh? Never mind, Superman. Just deal. End. Okay. Superman, very silly in that one. Yeah, browse more books. That's what I want to do. All right. What did you guys think of it? Let's see. As we were going along. Schrodinger's website. Yeah, for sure. The Royal Flush Gang. Oh, wait, I read that one already. What's happening? We're reading a Justice League comic. The website will be done 50 years from now, whenever now is. That's true. You have a red cape now, John Copycat. Oh, yeah, Steel. Yep. Unpopular opinion. I prefer the DVD versions of B-Test, TNBA, and Batman Beyond. S-Test only has a DVD release, so saying I prefer that version would be redundant. Oh, yeah, there are some... I think you're probably talking about, like, the changes they made on the Blu-ray. There are some weird changes. I don't think they look weird necessarily, but there are some, like, yeah, like, instead of just being literally HD versions of the DVDs, they, you know, updated some stuff, or they cleaned it up a little too much in some places. I get it. Especially Batman Beyond, I feel that way about that. Justice League JLU improved with the Blu-rays since the show's animated digitally, yeah. Back before Double Date when Huntress had a staff instead of a crossbow. Mm-hmm. Jack played by Christian Slater. that could be. I was going for my my Greg Sipes voice there, I suppose, but I like that better. I forgot how her powers work your mind, or she can manipulate reality. I wasn't expecting the voice change. Yo, hi, James. Hi, Jabril. She can manipulate reality. I feel so bad for everyone's spine in this issue. Yeah, me too. It's so funny to hear a grown man reading comics out loud. Thanks, Karsten. The people who voiced the Royal Flush Gang in that episode, it was the Teen Titans, dude. Correct. Super jerk, you show him. This is more amazing than I thought it would be. Someone make I'll see your bragging and raise you a big cowboy. Your yearbook quote. That was funny. It's been a day and a half today. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go back through the issue again. We're going to read a little bit slower, take some notes on everybody that appeared here. So we got Justice League Unlimited number 2. Who does number 2 work for is the question. And what was this one called? I believe Poker Face. That's right. And I'll read it again. What is the date? No, December 2004. December 2004. Okay, so we're gonna fold the page. So we have Steel, Huntress, Superman, Flash, and Booster Gold, aka Green Lantern. And then we're on the Watchtower. Rao is mentioned. That is the Kryptonian god. Okay, I will not say this is not canon, but I will take note. Well, actually, you know, I might. Steel is wearing a more comic accurate costume, complete with S shield and red cape. Definitely not something we see in the show. Does not mean he didn't try it out for a minute and then decide he didn't want to do it. I would say that maybe this could be after, you know, Destroyer or whatever, like after the last time we see him not wearing a cape. But Huntress does look like this, her original design, instead of the newer one. So unless she also goes back to that costume, there's a lot of ways to look at it, but it's not something that's gonna really like throw it out again. I think I'm gonna move it to other notes. Okay. Time for more cookies. Run around at super speed. Dealing for the bottom of the deck. Super poker vision. Okay. The Justice League can get a game together, which is every couple. Oh, he only plays like whenever the Justice League can get a game together, which is every couple of months. Okay, so the League only plays poker every couple of months, according to Booster. Okay. This was a weird choice here. This like transition between scenes where Booster Gold is just only the flats of his colors. Like there's no inks, there's no shading, there's nothing. It was a weird looking panel. There's a lot of weird looking panels in this. Oh, some of the time like it looks like it's right out of the show, and then other times like why did you choose that pose? Okay. It's a question of how much. That means the question was mentioned, right? And great hands. 2-pair, poker vision. Okay, so they are in the. It looks like they're playing poker in that meeting room, the like founding members meeting room, which is kind of funny. They just let people in there, just for the sake of playing poker. I want to say Christopher Walken as the Joker. Walken be like, you know, you want to know it's crazy how I got these scars. Yeah. Steel, everyone knows Steel has to butter up Superman so he won't let 10 beat him up. This is his poker night flattery costume. Always with the good ideas. Always with the good ideas. Austin Dragoon suggests this is his butter up Superman, it's poker night costume. Not a bad idea. Where am I at? This is gonna make my day great. Good. Cool. Are they playing poker at the quitting table? I guess you could call it that, the quitting table. Watch Dareday's new timeline video. Eventually, yes. That's part of the reason why we do these breakdowns of the comics and video games and books and all that stuff, is to eventually do timeline videos on them and will it canon and stuff like that. Didn't the question say that room was a secret room? Yeah, it's a good point. Oh god, not NASCAR. I don't want to be on NASCAR. Let's see. God, I keep going back and forth with where this should be. I guess I'll put it back here now that we have sort of an explanation. But I'll do the question. Oh my god, the question implied the founding members' meeting room was a secret space, but they're playing poker in here with Huntress, or with non-founding members. There we go. Okay. Anyway, oh, there's Steel's foot. I didn't notice that last time. There's trouble in Las Vegas. Okay. So we have Las Vegas. Now we have King. Oh god. Let's see. I'm gonna put wild cards next to him. Queen, wild cards. Jack. Wow, got wild cards. 10 wild cards. And ace wild cards. I will put ace is part of the group again. Wild cards continuity seems to imply she goes off on her own after that episode and that we don't see her again until epilogue. Alright. Royale Casino. Says something there, but I can't tell what it is. Okay, nothing, and we're the ones to do it. Haha. Steel is one of my favorite DC heroes. He needs to be featured more. The legend of the quitting table grows. So when are you going to do the drawing stream? I'm actually going to be doing that on next Monday. This coming Monday, the 1st, March 1st. I've made up a little, let me bring it up here. Twitch promos. Made up a little promo here, image that I'll be posting around. I didn't want to post it yesterday because yesterday was Monday, so I didn't want people to get the impression that it was happening that day. But, yep, there it is, and you'll start seeing that floating around probably around Thursday or Friday, just to get people excited. And that'll be me drawing, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, that'll be me drawing a bunch of Batman heads that were promised to our patrons. Last year, we did a Patreon tier for like help us get to Comic-Con, because we had been accepted as press for 2 or 3 Comic-Cons and then didn't get to go to any of them. So then that Patreon tier became moot, and so but one of the prizes for that was I'll draw you a Batman head. So I kept a list of everybody that deserved one of those that would get one from being part of that tier, and then I went ahead. I'm going to be drawing those, but also during the stream, if I'm getting through them and you also want me to draw you Batman, there will be a way for you to do that. There will be a little link where you can go donate a very small amount of money to also get a Batman head during that time. So anyway, there you go. Big lore coming up. Hey, I wonder, DCAU not canon. Will it canon? We don't we don't know yet. I'm marking them in red if they're pretty obviously not working right. I'm late to the party, but I'm here. Yo, Matt. It's Matt. They don't invite him to play games in there, and he's just bitter about it. Oh, yeah, probably. Question, yeah. They just don't want to learn that they're in the pocket of big Girl Scouts. Yeah. Excited for the art streams, and I hope I didn't miss too much. You missed me reading the entire comic, but we're going back through it again to take notes. This looks like it says Casino Avalon, so I will write that out. Casino Avalon. And that's it for, we got Marilyn Monroe over here. Superman with a giant sword, Cro-Magnon Hotel and Casino. There we go. Everyone okay down here? So the Royal Flush Gang escaped. Spring? Win. Don't even bother to trying to escape. I like how Steel, it like very quickly after this reveals that his armor keeps him from being like influenced by Ace's powers, but he just pretends here, I guess, and just slams his face into the ground or into the Statue of Liberty. Abracadabra, yikes. Nothing beats a queen, especially a queen with the power to manipulate metal. Elvis impersonators there. I'll put that in pop culture. Elvis impersonators at Las Vegas Casino. God, yeah, King. You talk too much. Viva Las Vegas. Okay. That might be, maybe that's a reference to the song? Who knows? One of the Elvis impersonators shouts, Viva Las Vegas. Could be a reference to the song. We keep note of these things because it's always interesting. Sometimes these help with the timeline of when things take place. You know, that song already exists now at this point or whatever, so it has to be after that came out, even though it doesn't really help with narrowing anything down usually. But it's also just kind of interesting to see, like, you know, things that did happen in the DCAU that happened in real life. Like, we have confirmation of those things. That's always kind of fun. Why in the world? This is such a weird thing. Okay. So, and then here we got Booster Gold references the faster than a speeding bullet. Which stuff from the old Superman radio show and cartoon. Well, Flash, time to deal you out. It's me, Christian Slater. You're gonna get tied up for the foreseeable future. Ha 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 ha. And that's that for this. Should have played chess. Oh. I'll see your obnoxious bragging and raise you one big cowboy. You know, the fact that that Superman uses that, I'm gonna put big cowboy in the objects. He actually uses it as a weapon. It's not just in a really good mood by letting him win at poker a bunch of times. That way he's not an asshole. So that, I mean, it's in the story itself. It's just kind of weird. And then there's also, like, a personality shift is not enough to say, like, this issue is not canon. It's more stuff like whether the steel costume actually makes a difference, whether the thing, you know, Ace being part of the Royal Flush Gang in this instance makes any sense either. Who knows? Well, we'll analyze that eventually. We want to be the one who beats Superman in poker just before an adventure like this. Yep. See, like, these couple panels look right out of the cartoon. And then we get that one of him just swooshing through the air. That looked ridiculous. Luthor's hairpiece. Okay, so we got Lex Luthor is mentioned. And okay, that's it. So, let me back away here so I can see everything. So, 9 is where I'm going to. Merging the cells. I'll take a look at the chat here in a second, and then we'll probably get out of here, because that was a quick and easy one. Not a lot going on, and not a lot to think about, really. Just kind of stuff that happened. So let's see. Do we consider these three enough to be a non-canon issue? The problem is that there's a lot, like, something very blatant, like Hawkgirl being there in her costume last time was like, well, that does not work at all. All three of these things are kind of just, that's weird, but something could have happened off screen to explain Ace being there, or Steel having that costume. And the question thing is more just like even it was brought up even here, that you know, that it might just be them messing with Question. Who knows? Yeah, I mentioned the Legacies issue earlier, but I'll say it again. Go to legacesdcau.com. Legacesdcau.com. We just put a new issue out a couple days ago. That is right here. You just go to the website. You can either click on it right here to start with. Yeah, issue 10 now online. Or you can click issues. Check out all 11 of them that are up right now. This is issue number 10, but we haven't had a number 0 to start out with. There's also the extras page, which you should check out. It's got character models that we've used throughout, original ones that we've created for the comic. I just added all these ones here at the end that Mark created for the Royal Flush Gang and the Jokers that were in the issue. There's also now a new smartphone background from that issue. Spoilers. Not really. It doesn't matter. But there's all sorts of smartphone backgrounds from all the issues. There's an Easter egg section, a bunch of other stuff. Also on the issues page, you can read them by either scrolling through images like this, or you can read them on these fancy schmancy interactive comic book, flip book looking doodads. I prefer reading them on this thing because it just looks cooler, but it does take a lot of computing power sometimes to get through these, so that's why the other option exists. Or you can download them as CBR files, comic book reader files, so that you can read them on whatever comic book reading app that you might have. So many ways to read those. About page, look at us handsome fellas on here, read about us, contact, send us an email, whatever. Go read the new Legacies issue. It's right down here. Interim is the name of the issue. Look at this super cool cover. Oh my god, Royal Flush Gang, the tease, plus who is the new king? You'll just have to read and find out. It's Condiment King. Okay, that's it. What else is happening in the chat here? Before I skedaddle. Shazam wasn't invited, correct? I didn't miss the fun part, at least. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that that's considered the fun part. Most people leave after I'm done reading the comic. Avalon makes sense if they have a giant Excalibur. Yep. March 1st. That's close to my birthday. Happy birthday, almost. Then. This is somewhat unrelated, but for anyone who has HBO Max, I just found out the thumbnail for 2004 The Batman series uses an image of JLU Batman. Yep. Literally everyone, it's not your fault, but literally everyone on the entire internet has brought that to our attention in either DMs or tags or sending it to us or whatever. Yes, we're very aware. The best part is the same image for JLU thumbnail. Yeah. Hey, James and crew. How's it going? Hey, Andrew. I'm good. They probably didn't invite Batman to the game because he would refuse to simply let Superman win. Probably. Unrelated, but why is Estes on HBO Max? We don't actually know. The hunch is that maybe it's because it's about to be released on Blu-ray, but we don't know for sure if that's actually happening. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because that would make sense for them to be like, well, I'm not going to take the time to, get all the Superman episodes on there if we're about to re-release it anyway. But it would be kind of nice to, it's like the only one, I think that and Zeta Project are the only ones that aren't on there right now. Yes, I do mean Green Lantern. Just don't invite part-timers, yeah. Seems like a rights issue because Static skips Toys in the Hood too. I doubt it's a rights issue. There's Superman and all sorts of other stuff on there. I made a joke about that on Twitter, but because I said something like, yeah, they can't use Superman in anything. It's a good thing that the Superman in the Snyder Cut is not Superman, am I right? Or whatever. Why don't you guys do a video on the music of the DCAU? No one really talks about it. We did interview the composers, Lolita Ritmanis, Michael McQuistion, Christopher Carter, a couple years ago. That is in our interviews playlist, so you can go check that out. But I do want to talk about the music in a couple different other ways. It's mostly that there are going to be copyright problems with that. I can't really talk about the music without playing the music, and then I've just worked a whole week on a video that we can't make any money off of. So that's part of the reason. Why didn't you guys... Oh, no, I just did that. It's the original Huntress design, yes. Did the stream stop for you guys? Did it? I don't think it did. I was thinking because they release monthly... Oh, did it pause in the middle? I'm sorry about that. I wasn't looking at Streamlabs. Maybe it did do that. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Can Big Cowboy defeat Bigger Doomsday? That's a good question. I want to do a big DCAU rewatch, but can't do that without S-TAS. Yeah, I guess you'll just have to wait or buy the DVDs. It's up again now. Okay. I don't know when that happened or what you guys missed. Sorry. So is Green Lantern supposed to let Superman win at cards from now on? I suppose so. Who's this Steel character you speak of? All I see is Shaq from the Hoop Squad. Shaq wasn't in Hoop Squad. Shaq was in Static Shaq, okay? I reset and missed about a minute. It's back. Read the new Legacies issue, correct? This issue gave us Big Cowboy. That's enough. Was that Huntress on the cover? Yeah, Huntress is in the issue, too. Did you guys have an ice storm? I live in Oregon, so it's pretty bad here. I had a little bit of snow, and there was sort of like a thunderstormish sort of thing that blocked out the power for a little bit, but we didn't get ice storm. I'm sorry if that did anything to you. My favorite new Jokers are the new Captain Clown and the Black French Clown. Yeah, but they're all great. Mark did an awesome job all around with this. Yes, I agree. He did a lot of cool designs for those, and the comic turned out really good. I'm here. What's up? Hey, Keanu. What's up is that we're finishing up the stream. Okay. And hi, Saz for cheese. Thanks for joining me, everybody. We'll see you next week for Just Like Unlimited number 3, as you can see here, which let's take a sneak peek at this guy. The Atom versus the Tiny Terrors of the Watchtower. I think that's enough of a... Oh, bonus! 2 Adventures in the DC Universe stories featuring Power Girl and Mr. Miracle. That's right. I forgot that they started doing that. Guess we'll have to decide whether we read those or not. They started including, like, Adventures in the DCU issues in the backs of these issues just to have more content. Tomorrow is Ted starting Superman Countdown to Apocalypse for Game Boy Advance. Join in for that. And then Thursday is Maddie continuing to read the Secret Origins Justice League novelization, which is the novelization of the debut episode of that show. And then, yeah, this coming Monday, I'll be drawing a bunch of Batmans. So come watch me do that. Come get one for yourself. It'll be fun, I think, hopefully. My hand will cramp up and I'll be in a lot of pain. Okay, thanks. See you guys later. Bye.